Today we're looking into the case. Is it Halloween? Is it too early? It is only September. Case number 600. Let's investigate. The name is Marvin. Melvin Marvin. And I am on the case of, is it too early for Halloween? We're about to go find out. I got my hidden camera. Let's go investigate. The evidence for this case is everywhere. We start by getting one of these jack-o'-lantern candy pails. This will be Exhibit A. I couldn't help but notice that Halloween seemed to be everywhere. Little jack-o'-lantern pails, party plates, napkins, you name it. The store was full of all kind of Halloween stuff. Just 3 or 4 aisles worth of it. Everywhere you look, there's Halloween wigs and makeup and masks. And man, they had some scary masks. Let me tell you what. This guy right here almost frightened me to death. And it had a light up face. A light up face. Man, I tell you, scary stuff. Halloween is there. Moving right along down the next aisle, we run into these stuffed animal. This is It the Clown, complete with a balloon and scary teeth and everything. Then you have Chucky. Oh my goodness, y'all! Look, it's the evil Chucky. He's got his little shoes on, and his scarred up face. Iconic Halloween type of horror movies. All these adult costumes. They had the women costume. They had the men's costume. They had some children's costumes. Man, it's just proof that, hey, Halloween is everywhere. Might as well be time for it, I guess. We'll know one way or another once our investigation is concluded. Even the pillow and blanket aisle seemed to have Halloween there, where they had some plush blankets and these pillows of these ghosts and these jack-o'-lanterns so you can put on your couch and cover up with them and different things and stuff like that. So yes, Halloween. Moving right along, they had a bunch of Halloween shirts for adults and kids and males and females. We had this little cute Halloween shirt, and then we had this crazy looking Joker character. Man, ain't he scary? Kind of a Batman Joker type of shirt. All kinds of different colors and patterns for Halloween all over these clothes. Man, I tell you, there were some real scary shirts, but nothing was as scary as this one. This was the scariest shirt I ever seen in my life. Man, I'd hate to be caught wearing that. So I settled on this Halloween shirt. This is Exhibit B. Very important piece in solving this case. Got to have this. We finally made it over to the candy aisle, where I am looking for Exhibit C, the third piece to solving this case of, is it too early for Halloween? And I looked at multiple different packages. I just couldn't seem to find the one that stands out. The one I'm looking for. It's got to be here somewhere. I mean, these are some good looking candy packages, don't get me wrong. Any one of them could help solve the case, but there is that one special one that we got to have. We just got to have it. And I just can't seem to find it nowhere. I see the right kind of candy I'm looking for, but it's not perfect. It's not the perfect bag. Not yet. I know that perfect bag is sitting on these shelves somewhere, and then all of a sudden I find almost a perfect bag. It's not quite it. And then finally we found it. It just jumped out in front of me. This is the perfect candy bar bag that we are looking for. It should help us solve the case. Alright, so I am out of there and I have collected evidence. Exhibits A, B, and C collected. Now that part is over, there's a key piece of evidence that is missing that was not in this Walmart Supercenter. So I have got to go to this other grocery store and find out if it is there. Very key piece of evidence. We can't have Trick-or-Ween without it. This is a very complex situation to explain, and I may need some help with it. I may have to enlist the help of a top candy bar season expert to help break all this down, because all I can do for you today is to just break down the Halloween part. See, the case is it too early for Halloween? It is still only September, I know. It is, in fact, the 12th of September, 2024. And technically, you're right. It is a little early for Halloween. But see, there are factors in play here that you just don't understand. You got to know the full spirit of Trick-or-Ween in order to understand. So, Trick-or-Ween and Halloween fall dead in the middle of candy bar season. Let me show you something, folks. The summer is ending. I want you to look at the beautiful coloration of these leaves on these trees as we are going by them. Look at that. Look at that. We're starting to see them fall golden colors on these trees. They are absolutely beautiful. That is one of the signs that you know that it is Trick-or-Ween season. See, Halloween happens on October 31st. But from the minute you see the first Halloween decorated candy bar on a shelf at any store, Trick-or-Ween has officially begun. That is what you need to know. And all of that falls in the middle of candy bar season, which I cannot wrap my head around today. It's too big of an explanation for me to explain. I'm going to have to enlist the help of a candy bar season expert. And at the end of my video, I will let you know where to go find this candy bar season expert at. All right, behind me there is the magic place that I think I'm going to find the last piece of evidence to prove that Trick-or-Ween, it is not too early for it. And we're going to go inside there and investigate. Got the latchkey cam, secret cam ready. Here we go. So I go around the corner of this grocery store and there it is. The once and for all, end all be all proof that it is time for Halloween already when you see this here monster cereal. And I didn't know which one to pick out, so I figured I'd get one of these two. It was down to these two as a choice, the Boo Berry and the Frankenberry. I decided I was gonna go with the Frankenberry this year because Frankenberry is good. Boo Berry is also good, but Frankenberry is what we need for today. We are back at the place where we're gonna reassemble the evidence to see if it is indeed too early for Halloween. So, got my notes here. Is it too early for Halloween this September? Halloween seems to be everywhere at the earliest convenience that I've seen, as early as in July at certain places, and then on into August it really ramps up. So hence that is why Trick-or-Ween exists. So I would say, that it's in favor of no, it is not in fact too early for Halloween. Scratch that out right there. So we gotta go through our evidence, because it's in every store. So How we are going to determine once and for all that it is definitely not too early for Halloween. We got Exhibit A here. This is a Halloween pail for collecting things like candy in when you go trick-or-treating. Or if you're grown up like me, trick-or-ween. Trick-or-ween comes into play for grown-ups. So, Exhibit B. This here Halloween shirt that I picked up off the rack. They got spooky shirts all over the store, just like I showed you. All over the store. So, in order to determine the factor of this here evidence is, do I look good in this Halloween shirt? That is how we determine. And the answer is an outstanding yes. Yes, I look great in this Halloween shirt. So that further proves that it is not too early for Halloween season. We'll cross that off. And finally, last but not least, well, not last. Best parts for last. We have Exhibit C. Exhibit C is these here candy bars. Now, it took me a minute to pick out the perfect candy bar, as you saw. I went through a lot of them. There was a long shelf full of them. I feel like I picked out the absolute perfect candy bar combination that you could ever get in your life. We got peanut butter Snickers, almond Snickers, Snickers, and green nougat Snickers. Yeah, buddy, the perfect bag right there. Falls right in line with the complexity of candy bar season and trick-or-ween and the spirit of Halloween and all of it. I gotta get my candy bar opener. There we go. Now, how we determine, we got several tests to determine all of this evidence right here to make sure, it's not too early for Halloween just yet. We gotta make sure these candy bars fit in this pumpkin. What'd you know? They all fit, and there's room for more. So, we got some more trick-or-weening to do. We're not done yet. This is just day one. And the next step is to see if this candy, we're going to try one of them green ones. The ghoulish green. See if this candy is acceptable for trick-or-ween. Oh, it looks good. It looks good and chocolatey. Tastes good. It's got some little green nougat in there. Now, as good as this candy bar tastes, the rule of thumb is it'll taste even better on Halloween itself. Something about Halloween and candy bar season and trick-or-ween and all of it when it comes together on Halloween day makes candy taste even better than it usually tastes. Even though it's great right now, it'll be even better that day. So, Exhibit C, fit in Exhibit A. Tastes great, meaning it's not too early for Halloween in September. Last but not least, we got this here Frankenberry cereal. Oh boy, we got the monster cereal. We got all the evidence here that we need. So now all we need is a bowl, some milk, and a spoon. Let's open her up. It's been almost a year to the day that I had any monster cereal. Oh, looky there, folks. We got little strawberry ghosties and some marshmallows in there. Look. Oh, it's got a berry smell to it. Nice and crunchy, just like I remember back during the latchkey era. Alright. Let me grab me a bowl and some milk. And I will be right back. Exhibit D. The final piece to solve the mystery of is it too early for Halloween. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, that's floating good enough. All right, all right. Got to be careful with this evidence. Those little marshmallows and them crispy ghosts. Man, this takes me back. Takes me back. Let me make sure I get some of them blue marshmallows in there. The blue ones. Them marshmallows make all the difference in this monster cereal. So, the last exhibit. What am I on now? What letter am I on? Exhibit D? Yeah, let's see. A, B, C, D. Yeah, Exhibit D is the monster cereals out, which is an astounding yes. They are out, and have you eaten at least 3 or 4 spoonfuls determines it is definitely not too early for Halloween, even though it's still September. This was a pretty open and shut case, folks. You seen the evidence. I weighed it all out there. Examined everything thoroughly. I even brought in an expert on candy bar season that's going to explain that further in detail, that I am going to leave a link to his channel and that video down in the description so you can check it out for yourself, and then you will know everything you need to know about what candy bar season is all about. Hey, I have explained Trick or Ween leading up to Halloween. The expert that I have acquired in this field is going to break it down for you so that you will understand, and we will all understand the full details of candy bar season. Keeping it real with Big Country, my buddy, he's going to be breaking it down for us. Link to that video down in the description, and this case is solved. Melvin Marvin